Hello and welcome back to the Dubois County Humane Society for our Pet of the Week segment here on 18 WJTS. Jared Atkins and Kelly Eckerle. And today we're talking about a little girl who's a little bit stage shy.
Yeah.
She's hiding over there in
Yeah.
we're talking about Alma. What can you tell us about Alma?
She's super cute. So if you look up her pictures online, you'll see what we're talking about. She's got just like a real cute face on her. Alma's about a year old, a little more than a year old. But she's a very sweet cat, and she was out and about when we came in here. But she does get kind of nervous as a bunch of people she doesn't know come through here. So if it's one of her regulars that she's used to, she's fine, she's normal, but some fresh faces in here this morning. She says, I'm out, and she hides in her hidey hole. But we think in a home, she'll be, you would never know that she was a hider here.
I mean, she's very cute. I'll say that for her.
She's
She
so
was.
cute.
And then, somebody with a big towering frame like me, I walked in, she's like, what? And then she immediately made a beeline. So.
Yep, she felt a little intimidated, and then she just kind of tucks away and hides out. But in a home, we think that she will not be a hider at all, Shelter, she does really wonderful in the free room, but we do have a lot of folks that she does not know pass through here pretty routinely. So it's not uncommon for even our friendliest cats to get nervous about that.
So she is quite cute. So guys, come out here and take Alma home, bring her into her forever home. It's the holiday season. A cat deserves to have a family for the holidays. All pets do. So, and speaking of adoptions, today, of course, by the time this airs, it'll already happen. But today is the last day for the Empty the Shelter with Bissell. How has that went for you guys this month?
It has gone really well. We've said it a few times. This has been just a really slow year for adoptions. Kind of nationally, I think economically folks aren't really in as much of a position to adopt and add to their families right now. We've unfortunately seen a lot of our surrounding shelters close because, in order to keep intaking and keep functioning, we have to have those adoptions, right? It's been a slow year nationally for adoption. So pretty good empty the shelters, but definitely not like the best that we've ever had. So, but that's just kind of the trend across the country adoption wise right now.
And we've said it before, and I kind of want to reiterate it since you brought it up. You guys are all built off the back of the fundraisers that you guys do, the donations because you guys are self-funded. You guys get no assistance from the state of Indiana or anywhere, correct?
Right. That's correct.
So
whenever you see us put up a silly fundraiser, selling wrapping paper or whatever else, it's because we really need those little bits of funding. It really is all those little things combined that sustain us and our donor support primarily.
So I want to circle back to last week, which I don't do that a lot of, but for people that may have missed our Pet of the Week segment last week, I want to talk about the angel tree that you guys have going on. Can you bring that up again for everybody?
I sure can. So this time of year, a lot of folks are looking to do some charitable gift giving. So we do have ornaments in our office. They're super cute. They have our pets on them and our wish list as well. So if you want to come in, you can pick out a pet on our tree and sponsor them and bring in some donations for the holidays.
I think that's fantastic. I love that. Kelly, this week, as we kind of always talk about what you guys need of, but as we kind of look abroad, we got about 2 weeks left to go in the year.
Yeah.
What are you guys really needing to kind of get through the rest of the year? If you look at donation, like what's going to help you guys get to the start of the new year? Anything?
Yeah, as we have started looking at numbers for next year, the costs of shelter operations are significant. I think when we talk about the actual numbers with folks, they're very surprised, but our out-of-pocket, including the clinic, utilities, staff payroll, all of that, we need about $40,000 a month to continue to sustain the shelter. So that will be what 2025 is projected at, is having to fundraise that amount of money every month. So any amount of donations to get us started in the new year is great. That's going to help us make our bills and our payroll every week.
So you guys, it's not always just about the items that people could bring over, like the litter or the food, but
it is about those things.
Right, it is.
If we don't get it donated, it does also come out of
But you guys would also willingly, you guys take monetary donations and stuff as well.
We sure do. We don't receive funding. Our adoption fee covers like a third of the actual cost of vetting our animals. Without donor support and grant funding and all those fundraisers, we truly would cease to exist. So all of those donations, they sustain us.
All right. Well, Kelly, is there anything we missed that we should hit on for this week that we didn't?
I don't think so.
And Miss Shy Girl's finally.
Hey, pretty. Look at that face. It's so round. She's so cute.
She's adorable.
Do you have, what is, oh,
Now, like you said, as today is the end of the Bissell, so when everybody sees this, is back. What is the normal adoption fee?
So the normal adoption fee is $40, but I do believe that thanks to some donor support, we are going to be able to continue waived adoption fees into the new year.
Oh,
so
that's
we're hoping to be
fantastic.
able to close out December and continue to waive adoption fees and get more animals into home.
All right. Well, guys, that wraps up. Come out here and take Alma home and take some of these
So cute.
other
She's so cute.
cats and
Very
dogs.
round.
Kelly and the gang here can always use an extra set of volunteers, right?
Always.
Use hands around here.
Always. We have a volunteer doing our laundry for us as we record this, you know. Our volunteers really do everything to
Right.
fill in the gaps and help us keep moving.
And you can also, guys, you can visit the DuboisCountyHumane.org website, and on there, Kelly and the team have put together their Amazon wish list for the cats, for the dogs, and a basic overall needs wish list. You can find all that information there. So for Kelly Eckerle, I'm Jared Atkins. This has been your weekly visit here to the Dubois County Humane Society for our Pet of the Week segment. And back to the studio, your weather is next here on 18 WJTS.